Hey everyone, it's Ryan. Welcome to my garage. I was pretty excited about doing this Rustoleum rock solid flooring project because I knew it would clean up my garage, as it did. It looks very nice. But I'm gonna make this video showing you how I did it, what I did, and some of the mistakes I made. Enjoy.
So this is the Rustoleum rock solid. So I've cleared out my garage of everything. It's still dirty. I'm gonna sweep it, hose it down, use a pressure washer. So let's do that right now. Okay, this is gonna be the initial cleaning of my floor, but I'm gonna have to clean it again after I patch it. So this is me giving it a good one over, and then we're gonna patch, then we're gonna clean it again during the etching stage, and then we'll eventually apply our flooring. It's time to pressure wash. Big shout out to Courtney, who really helped this project get done. Now that I've cleaned the floor and it's dry, I'm gonna patch some of the cracks. Okay, everyone, this is a quick demonstration of a pretty large crack that I filled in with the cement patch. It's very important that you patch all of the damage in your cement floor, because in the finished product, you're gonna see the divots. You're gonna see the really small cracks. The big cracks you'll see for sure. The big cracks are the easiest ones to find and the easiest ones to fill. Please spend extra time going over the floor, especially in really common areas where if there is cracks or divots or dents, you're gonna really see it. Just make sure you go in those areas and patch. Even if it's a small crack, it's worth it. And at the end, sand it with a little bit of sandpaper to make it smoother. Okay, this etching process is described in the instructions of your flooring kit. However, it's pretty much just the same as cleaning your floor initially, only now you're going to be applying the etch material that they give you in the kit. It says to basically wet the floor, apply the etch in a 10 by 10 square, scrub that 10 by 10 square, rinse that 10 by 10 square, and then move on to the next square. When you're done scrubbing, etching your entire floor 10 by 10 sections at a time, rinsing as you go, I highly recommend do one final big rinse of your entire floor to get all the residual etch that might have gone into areas that you've already cleaned and whatnot. So do one big rinse when you're done scrubbing, and then get a floor squeegee and squeegee out the entire floor, because that's gonna make drying so much easier. Be sure that your entire floor is completely dry, because if you start painting on top of any part that's wet, it will not dry and you will not be happy with the results. So let your floor completely dry. Verify that it's completely dry. And if you have little divots, wipe them up, blow them out, do something. I gotta say, this is a lot of work. I haven't even got to putting on the flooring and I'm exhausted. Cleaning it, patching it, scrubbing it, prepping it, moving on my crap. Whew. It's a big project. Looks good. So this is the Rustoleum Rock Solid. What it basically comes with is the one that I bought is supposed to have two of these pouches that you mix together, some paint chips, 2 bags of those, and there's supposed to be 2 bags of the etch. I bought 2 of these 2.5 car garage kits. I forgot to add that this stuff comes with rollers in your kit, so you don't have to buy any rollers. All right, so before we can start putting the material on, we actually have to mix these bags. The material has to be mixed in its own bag that it comes with, and it tells you to mix it thoroughly, and it really, really means that. I don't think I mixed these good enough, and there's nothing wrong with the material. It's just I had a lot of waste. There was a good amount of material left in the bag, and this stuff is just thick. So if I were to do this again, I'd probably get one of those little paddle mixers that you put on a drill, and I'd cut a hole in the bag and stick the paddle mixer in there and just really try to mix and get as much out of the bag as you can, because this stuff's expensive, and if you're wasting, 10%, 5%, whatever percent of your bag, I mean, you're just throwing money away, and I was running low on material towards the end here. So basically what had happened right here is I go to mix up and open up my second bag, and then I noticed it was kind of a different color. And then I looked on the side of the bag, which these silver bags, they all look the same, and it was called epoxy shield. So I ended up getting some mispackaged floor kits. So when you do this project, look inside your box. And I did that, but you really got to read the side of those bags and make sure they all match up, because there was some real subtle differences that I just didn't catch, and it wasn't until I really looked at the side of those bags that I realized that I had the wrong bag in my kit. So I had to just roll with it. So I got Rustoleum Rock Solid in the dark gray, and then I got the lighter gray, which is the Rustoleum Epoxy Shield. Okay, so this Rustoleum Rock Solid stuff is really thick. So when you're rolling it on the floor, you really have to do repetitive passes. You don't need to push down a whole lot, but you want to be doing light rolls, but you'll have to do many passes to really spread this thick stuff. Hey, thanks everyone for watching the video. I hope you learned a thing or two, and good luck with your project.